Hey y'all, it's Alicia and happy Saturday to you. Happy Saturday, folks, and welcome back to Alicia's Crafty Hoplop. If you're new here, well, we're hoping that you're feeling very welcome. Like Heather, Heather's Handmade Haven, I too have been really blessed to hold the works of many of our new subscribers. And as I said yesterday with Jania's entry and her incredibly sweet and thoughtful rack and Happy Mail and her gorgeous Memdex card, I just feel like really fortunate. And I also want to celebrate how many of you new to YouTube folks are participating in our challenges. And because you are, and we get to see your work on Heather's channel, or we get to see it on Judy's channel, My Scrapbook Loft, or Marilyn Sweetwater Cards, we're getting to know you better and all of your beautiful creations. And at Soleil's also, I've been watching Soleil's entries and we're seeing all sorts of new crafters participating, and we hope you feel really celebrated. We hope you see how much we appreciate your entries, and we hope too that you now feel comfortable and part of our crafty family. We really hope so. I also want to say to Deborah's Chilling Bags, to Country Girl First, to Melissa Flores, to Lori, who's been a member of both communities from the start, thank you for joining, for offering to build a bridge between our two worlds. Heather said it so eloquently this morning, but I felt I had to say it too. You know, we could have all stayed in our separate camps, and we didn't. And Deborah, you were the first to extend your hand, and we were happy to take it. But ever since you did that, I feel like, I hope everybody on here has noticed your character through that. Again, like I said it a month and a half ago about your character, but I'm going to say it again, because now we're almost, a month and a bit later, and guess what? Deborah has supported every challenge that we have on here, folks. And how generous is that? And what an example to set in our community. It's like saying, okay, you know what? We hit a little bump in the road and we got over it, and we can just join hands and we can become one big loving crafting community. And that's exactly what we're doing. And we learned Deborah can make one heck of a book. Did you all see the book she sent Heather? Holy gorgeous book, Deborah. Okay, so we all know I'm book obsessed. And I struggle. I want to make a traveler's notebook. I want to make a junk journal. I can make all sorts of other books. But Deborah, your book was gorgeous. So now we know Deborah can make books too. How amazing is that? But to Deborah, to Lori, to Melissa Flores, to Country Girl First, thank you. And thank you for setting such a fine example on here of how we can work with one another. And, we can join together for good. So how lucky are we that we have expanded our community in this way? Like Heather, I feel we are truly blessed. And the lighting is better. Notice, guess why? Because my friend Jellybean Junction was like, hey Leash, what if you, good idea about getting extra lighting, what if you repositioned it? And Jellybean was right. This is much better for making film. Thank you, Jellybean. Jellybean always comes through and saves this girl, I'm telling you. When I didn't know how to do a thumbnail, she and Heather were like, okay, we're going to help you. And we'll even make you one. And I'm like, okay, Jellybean did it first, make them, because I didn't know how. But then they sort of helped me make them. And now your girl makes thumbnails. Jellybean sees I'm having lighting challenges. She's like, okay, good for you for getting the lighting. Now let's put it here or here, test it here. So I feel like Jellybean should be my art director. Seriously. Because she always has great ideas for how to fix things on this channel. And Kathy too was so helpful this week, folks, because she got the picture. She was working on those cupcake flowers, and she sent them to me while she was experimenting. I was like, girlie, those are gorgeous. You need to do a video. You need to do a video. And she's like, I know. I'm going to make a tutorial. They're so fun. And I'm totally going to make some this weekend, guys. And I'll share with you how mine turn out. They do require a little finger fussing, and we know I'm not good at that, but I'm going to try. Anyway, I sent Kathy the finished flowers, and she was like, Leash, they didn't look half as nice like in the video. Something's up. What's up? Lighting. So you couldn't see all the edgings. You couldn't see all the finishes I put in. And I realized when Soleil was doing her reveal of my pieces, you actually could see the detail of my work a lot better in Soleil's videos than you could in mine. So I need to really think. It's tough in Brooklyn, guys. Because, I don't know if you can see this. Behind me is like an Andy Warhol's factory silver. It's like a shiny metallic silver. Soleil, you would love it. It's like holographic silver. Seriously. This apartment is really my denizen of creativity. And I curated it that way. I keep a lot of creative pieces. This is a piece going into Letitia Zavalia's love letter. Look, Letitia! Oh, yes, folks. So these are called personalities, magnetic personalities, and they go on your fridge or on your filing cabinet or on your utility cart, but they're also a finger puppet. Leticia, look. I cannot wait to show you guys this. So Leticia figured out I love Frida Kahlo, and she sent me for my birthday challenge. How amazing is this, guys? Seriously. Yeah, I have to try not to move too quickly or this video is going to get killed. That's the problem with better technology. Now if I move too fast or I gesture with my hands, it kills the video. Not kidding. All right, Leticia, look. So I thought you and Giancarlo could have a lot of fun with this. In addition to, who doesn't want to get a mini Frida in their package? So I have all sorts of inspirational pieces up here from different artists. I'll show you. Besides all your beautiful handmade cards and all of that, I also have things like, oh, I can't open this because it's sealed. But this is a Basquiat, a Jean-Michel Basquiat doll. And this is made by the company that made KAWS, the artist, famous. He also did these when he was first starting out. And back then they were $10. And now that same one is like hundreds of dollars or thousands. I don't even know. But anyway, all my shelves are filled with inspirational paintings that friends have made me, or friends have made me. There's a picture of my mother. There's a Virginia Woolf candle. Down here, guys, look at my mom. That was my mom's wedding picture. Yeah, doesn't she look like a movie star? Seriously. Okay. So I always tell you while my mom watches, hey mom, and she's probably like, why is she showing my wedding picture? So the funny thing is, my mom is the mom of artists. And I've said this to you guys before and how hard that must be for her, because take a look at this lady, this glamorous-y kind of conservative lady who birthed girls that look like this, or worse, because my older sister's like super hippie. I'm just artsy. My older sister is a hippie. So this glamorous lady ended up with us. Not the easiest thing. But yeah, I have pictures like that up and around. I have a picture of my father who's passed away. I always keep that. In fact, that's almost always in the videos. You just don't see it. It's a small picture because I miss him a lot. So on here is also all of your amazing cards. I always put up cards that I love as inspiration, always. And they're up on the shelves and I change them every month. So this apartment, while it is a denizen of creativity, is also a little dark. So that's why I went and got all new lighting and tried to figure it out. And Jellybean's like, girly, it's still not working. And Kathy's like, you can't see the detail in those flowers. So hopefully this new suggestion from Jellybean will take care of that problem and you will be able to see things in detail. That was a long tangent to explain to you all about my new lighting. I am struggling still, folks. My husband and I were just having this ongoing morning debate about why am I feeling so energy depleted this morning. And he blames it on Michael's. So yesterday, Michael's had a huge sale in Manhattan. I probably had it across the country, but in Manhattan specifically doesn't always participate in the sales, but they did yesterday. And organizing bins went on sale for $4.99 or $4.39. So I went, because you all know I need organization here. And I went and got the same ones I use in Florida. And I figured, how heavy can 3 bins be, especially if they're empty? Well, I forget that in Manhattan, I had to walk 30 city blocks, basically, to get to my husband. 30 blocks. Now, I do that all the time in Manhattan and don't think about it. But I didn't think about 30 blocks in the cold with those organizing bins. Yeah. By the time I got to him, I was wiped out. I really was. I was wiped out. We went and had a bite to eat. And when I got home, instead of coming on here, I had to lie down for hours. So I'm learning, and it's not an easy adjustment. I am a get up and go girl. I get up, you know this. I have my 15-minute tidying routine that I put into each hour. I like productivity. Folks, I'm behind. I have not finished packaging. We just started a new round of We Wishes, which has to be prepped and shipped out. I haven't done it yet. I have so much stuff that has to get out in the mail, and I have Happy Mail to open. And then we got all that crazy missing mail from Brooklyn Post. And you would not believe what was in there. It's shocking. And so I want to show you some of that too. And then on top of that, I had to figure out what to do about the folks. I looked at the postmarks on those envelopes, guys, and they did send it in time to qualify for both the birthday and the subby challenge, but Brooklyn lost it. So I was thinking, and I hope you're okay with this. I'm going to do the birthday draw tomorrow, and I'm putting in all the people who had postmarked. The postmark proves that they sent in their material on time. It just never got here. And I hope y'all are okay with that. I know it's not an ideal solution. It's just the best one I could come up with. And I apologize. Obviously, I don't have control over the Brooklyn post office system. And I couldn't figure out a better way to equalize this. But I feel at least by entering you for the draw, it's the very least I can do. And I'm so sorry that they misplaced your mail. Now it makes me wonder, did they lose any mail? I hope not. If anyone sent in something and I didn't receive it, please let me know. It's heartbreaking. I know you put all that, hard work into it, and to not get it is sad. I was excited to see that Soleil got my entry. It took forever. Do you know I sent that priority? And I sent that early from Florida. So that took almost a month to reach Soleil. That's incredible. Priority. But then I thought about it. We got to remember, just because it's not in the news every day, the country is still being ravaged by fires, folks. And I forget that. I forget it when it's not. I don't actually forget it. The truth is, because I have several friends that live there, and so I don't forget. But what I forget is what it impacts. So of course it took almost a month to reach Soleil. Of course it did. Why? They're trying to reroute mail around fires. So again, please keep all of our friends down under in your thoughts and prayers. Every time the temperature goes up, it reignites that fire and puts their lives in danger, their livestock in danger, their vegetation in danger. That poor country has been ravaged by these fires. So please keep them in your thoughts today. A special shout out for Dawn H. Hey, Dawn. Dawn has had some hard news. And it's never good news when we lose a friend. It's never good news. But it's really hard when it's sudden. So if you are the praying or well-wish kind of person like I am, if you could please think of Dawn and her friend's family today, that would be much appreciated. On an uplifting note, did you all see Sharing Moore's video, her upcycle video about how she's using leftover acetate boxes to create this really cute packaging? Oh, Ebony, I was like, I always love your channel, you know this, but I was like, girl, upcycling this way and showing us, one of the things about those acetate boxes is you have to be gentle when you pull things out because they can tear. But if you're careful, wait till you see what Ebony can do with them. I also reuse them in this way, but I was so pleased to see someone make a video about it. This idea of upcycling our leftover packaging, especially since packaging, guys, accounts for so much of our waste, especially in our circle, right? So Ebony, thank you for being a thoughtful consumer. And thank you for making a video about reusing our supplies. I so heart you for that. I have been missing Lily Crafting with Liller's lives, and it's killing me, folks. They just tend to run right when I'm at work and teaching or as I'm coming home. So I keep missing them, which kills me because they're funny and they're fun. And Ara's been doing crafting with Lily on there too, and everyone else is crafting, and I'm like, but I do watch them afterwards. And so I will tell you that Lily has just done these really cute and simple heart embellishments. I've also made something similar, but mine are shabby. But she's done them in a crepe paper kind of way, and they're really cute with little tassels dangling from them. So you may want to check that out, folks. That recent live has a bunch of really fun creating in it. Plus, even listening to it afterwards just cracks you up. So if you're looking for a good laugh this weekend, that's a good place to look at. Oh, yes, it is. I am going to have to pace myself this weekend. I do have a lot on our plate. We have the glue test results, and those are actually really surprising. So I'm excited to share those with you. I may schedule those for tomorrow because I'd like to have a chunk of time to actually go through the results with you. But some of them are really surprising. I'm not kidding, really surprising. I also have some happy mail to share with you. I hopefully will have some project shares to share with you. And yeah, all sorts of goodness. So I hope whatever you're doing this weekend, it's something that gives you a lot of joy. I hope you have time to craft. I really do. And again, coming back to our idea of self-care, I hope you're looking after yourself. If I know that Miss Whimsical Endeavors, is also having a difficult month, folks, even though she's been an incredible angel, sprinkling her love all over our planet. She's also going through a difficult month. And Hope's Heavenly Creation is also, I never say that right. Hope is also going through a healing month. So self-care is really important, folks. It really is. So I hope you're making some time for yourself and whatever it does that makes you feel renewed. I'm even going to do that, which, takes a lot of discipline for me. But I'm also hoping you're going to be able to do some crafting, to watch some videos, and to spend some time with family. Whatever you're up to, I hope it gives you tons of joy. And I will see you later on. Bye for now.